Generating electricity from waves is a simple idea. Changes in pressure on a membrane create air movement that spins a turbine. The results speak for themselves during tests in Portugal. A 40 converter setup produced 60 megawatts of power. It seems the authorities agree, as the team was invited to join the Europe Wave program, which focuses on wave energy, and received funding from the European Regional Development Fund. So what can we do with all this energy? Japan is expecting a possible labor shortage of more than 11 million workers by 2040. To tackle this challenge early, they're rolling out railroad robots that could cut the workforce by up to 30%. The remaining employees will control these robots remotely using VR glasses, operating from special cabins with tasks shown directly on their supervisors' computers. These robots will handle a variety of jobs like fixing traffic lights, swapping out signs, and managing wires. The team at Kia Aerospace has set some bold goals with their latest innovation, introducing the Kia Atmos Mark, one New Zealand's first solar-powered stratospheric drone. With a wingspan of 12.5 meters and weighing 40 kilograms, this UAV can even launch from the roof of a car. Right now, it can fly for 16 hours, but future models aim to stay airborne for several months. Remarkably, it can reach altitudes up to 15 kilometers, higher than commercial airplanes. The Kia Atmos Mark I is built for aerial photography, offering a more affordable option than hiring a pilot and more convenience than traditional methods. The future of transportation is a hot topic for engineers and designers everywhere. Italian specialists at Next Modular Vehicles have their own Vision electric pods designed with modularity in mind. These pods can link together to form a kind of bus. Each pod can reach speeds up to 100 kilometers per hour and travel 300 kilometers on a full charge. Compared to traditional public transit, this system cuts CO2 emissions per passenger by 60%. Plus, the pods sport a distinctive design that's sure to catch the eye of tourists. H1V 3.0 claims to be the fastest full-sized Android robot worldwide, moving at a speed of 3.3 meters per second, almost 12 kilometers per hour. But H1V 3.0 isn't just fast on flat ground. It can climb stairs, dance, and even jump. Plus, it can carry loads up to 30 kilograms. Sounds like the perfect delivery helper, right? Guinness World Records recognizes Korobo as the first robot to travel to the International Space Station and the first robot to communicate with humans from 414 kilometers above Earth's surface. When sending Korobo to space, experts wanted to see if a robot could provide emotional support during missions. After all, if we ever travel to Mars, having someone to talk to would be a big help. Later, a mini version of Korobo was made available to the public, designed especially for drivers. When linked to a car system, the robot even congratulates the driver after a long trip. Some footprints looked strange and out of place may be left by Bigfoot or the person wearing these one-of-a-kind shoes. A designer from Germany mixed 3D printing with stories about cryptids, creatures from modern myths, to create this unique footwear. The shoes are made mainly from TPE polymer, the same material used for phone cases and the soft grips on toothbrush handles. One great feature of these shoes is their thin but tough parts, even at just about 1 millimeter thick. They can handle harsh weather like intense sun and rain. To make these shoes, the designer used the CCH S2 SLS printer, the very same printer Daimler uses to produce spare parts. These gloves are offered to corporate clients and use compressed air technology along with hundreds of tiny micro actuators to make virtual objects feel real, matching their size and texture. They work with software like Unreal Engine and Unity and can be customized if you know C++. Available in 4 universal sizes, the glove's power supply is portable enough to fit in a backpack. They cost $5,500 with an extra subscription fee. Priced at $500,000, Chinese startup Engine AI is quickly catching up to Tesla. While Elon Musk's company is still fine-tuning its Optimus robots, with the earliest sales predicted around 2026, Engine AI has different plans. This Chinese startup aims to build and sell over 1,000 units of their humanoid robot, CO1, by 2025. CO1 moves almost like a human, reaching speeds of about 2 meters per second and runs on electricity. A full charge lasts 2 hours, and there's a quick battery swap option for added convenience. The robot is powered by processors from NVIDIA and Intel and uses AI prompts for better performance. Are you ready for a big change in the humanoid robot market? It's built to handle nearly any task, including logistics, patrolling, reconnaissance, photography, and more. The O3 version can carry up to 100 kilograms, features a brushless motor, and operates in temperatures ranging from 60 to -20 degrees Celsius. While it's not the fastest, reaching a top speed of 5 kilometers per hour, it makes up for it with 20 centimeters of ground clearance and the ability to climb stairs and slopes up to 30 degrees. Plus, it has a low center of gravity and a sturdy suspension system, much like a tank. We have a smart pill bottle with built-in artificial intelligence. It is called Day, and it reminds you to take your meds using lights, sounds, push notifications, and even phone calls. Day keeps track of your dosage and shows when it was last opened. Pretty smart, right? It starts at $64.00. In short, Kiwis means serious business, and that's why this robotic kiwi picker is turning heads. Packed with cameras and smart learning algorithms, it can detect up to 90% of the fruit. Its precise calibration lets it pick more gently than human hands. An important detail since kiwis often grow in clusters, and rough handling can damage the ones nearby. On top of that, this robot can even step in to help pollinate the orchard. Good news for laptop fans, a model with a massive 100-inch screen has finally arrived. Well, sort of, it's actually a virtual laptop, but it keeps your screen completely private so you can chat with friends or watch cat videos at work without anyone peeking. It packs 8 GB of RAM, a Snapdragon 865 processor, and a 256 GB hard drive. Running on Android, it weighs just 1.5 kilograms and comes with a price tag of about $22,000. And if your eyesight isn't perfect, no problem, the company will even provide prescription glasses. Action-packed scenes often show daring escapes, dangling from ladders or helicopter ropes. The hotset system works similarly, designed with a focus on rescue missions. It's critical to note that hotset isn't suitable for transporting people with severe spinal injuries. However, for victims able to sit in a semi-upright position, hotset is invaluable. It can handle up to 227 kilograms and includes a storage bag roomy enough for a helmet. The system is available for purchase at a price of $720. While Toyota's Q is busy sinking basketball shots, the Black Panther 2.0 is all about speed, and lots of it. This 4-legged running robot can blaze through 100 meters in under 10 seconds, smashing the record for robots of its kind. Its secret? Engineers built it with carbon fiber shins and shock-absorbing springs. letting it take up to 5 steps every second. That's why it didn't just beat the old record, it completely blew it away. For reference, the previous champ, Hound, clocked in at 19.87 seconds for the same distance. Now the big question is, can Black Panther 2.0 top its own time? Or maybe even chase down a cheetah? With its adaptive AI, that might just be possible. Here's a simpler but still very handy product you can grab for $129, a pool heating system. One unit works for pools up to 354 cubic feet, boosting the water temperature by 9 to 27 degrees Fahrenheit depending on the weather. Need more heat? Just add extra units for better efficiency. For best results, the heater needs at least 6 hours of direct sunlight daily and should be set at the right angle. That's really the only tricky part. Assembly is straightforward, with hoses and couplings included, and the whole thing weighs just about 18 pounds. The Layera is a true powerhouse of automotive tech packed into one vehicle. The ultimate version is an all-wheel drive electric trike, inspired by RZR designs and built for off-road adventures with its adjustable suspension. It rockets to 129 kilometers per hour, boasts a sleek carbon fiber body, and delivers 10 kilowatts of power. The Layera Ultimate, priced at around $35,000, isn't cheap, but it promises a thrilling ride. No wonder both driver and passenger need to wear helmets. The Exo Quoof is a vehicle for one. On the screen, you can see tests of the upgraded coil accelerator model, and pre-orders are already open. The Cannon is priced at $1,600. In return, buyers get up to 400 shots per charge, a biometric lock, and 10 speed settings, with a maximum of 100 shots per minute. DoCorf is a docking station that's not just 2, 3, or even 6, but 12 devices in one. A standout feature is its magnetic wireless charging, fully powering your iPhone's battery in just 30 minutes. DoCorf also includes an RJ45 port, 2 HDMI ports, 5 USB ports, and plenty more handy features. This docking station is priced at $99. This is the next step in measuring tape evolution. Meet Roll Measure, a fully mechanical device. It measures up to 100 centimeters and features a wheel that doubles as a fidget toy. Prices start at $60. SoraQ is a transformable robot controlled via smartphone. There are plenty of similar gadgets on the market, but don't jump to any conclusions. SoraQ became the first Japanese robot to visit the moon and take photos there. No wonder the developers are asking $171 for it. Many rural areas in Germany struggle with public transportation, with most residents depending on cars. In these regions, the few buses still running are often nearly empty, making the service inefficient and unprofitable. That's why the Monabal team came up with a fresh take on rail travel. It's a logical idea, considering Germany has the largest railroad network in Europe. Their solution is to place small pods on the rails, each seating up to 6 passengers. An official app makes it easy to request a ride. These compact pods can operate in both directions on a single track at the same time and are available year-round. Sounds promising, doesn't it? AI is also being tested in weather prediction, with GraphCast standing out as a top example. This program delivers incredibly accurate 10-day forecasts. You can check out GraphCast's performance yourself on the European Centre for Medium Range Weather Forecasts website, where it offers free global wind speed predictions. GraphCast showed its value by giving Nova Scotia residents a 10-day warning before Hurricane Lee arrived. It's important to note that GraphCast is trained using traditional data from satellites and weather stations, so AI and human meteorologists will likely keep working together. That hasn't stopped it from becoming the fastest two-legged robot in the world. In 2022, Cassie set a Guinness World Record by running 100 meters in just 24.73 seconds. No surprise there, its leg design was inspired by ostriches. According to its developers, the toughest challenges were figuring out how to start and stop the sprint. Just like airplanes, the takeoff and landing are harder than the actual run. Cassie could have a bright future in rescue operations or delivery services, and reports suggest a delivery model might cost up to $100,000. Where would you send Cassie? Share your ideas in the comments. Thrilling and fun show for the whole family, lasting about 2 hours, featuring a series of jaw-dropping stunts with monster trucks and motorcycles. We're talking jumps, two-wheel driving, roaring engines, smoke, metal screeches, and everything kids love. The FireUp team claims to have crafted the world's smallest fire extinguisher. Its bottle-sized design fits easily in one hand and outperforms many standard extinguishers. This mini extinguisher can put out fires in electrical boxes or trash cans, among others. The FireUp FP50 model tackles fires in a 0.2 square meter area, operates for about 12 seconds, and weighs just 480 grams. Think it's a smart buy for $15? The creators of Mech 1 promise a heavenly shaving experience. Have you tried it yet? Let us know if it's worth the $54.00 price tag. In any case, the attention to detail is impressive. It has a built-in mirror in the lid, and a 1-hour battery charge lasts for 4 months of shaving. Plus, its 12,000 RPM motor ensures a thorough clean. Listen to music anywhere with Mini S speakers. Bluetooth 4.2 connectivity lets you stream from your smartphone up to 10 meters away. Neodymium magnets ensure high-quality sound, and a single charge provides 8 hours of playback. For added convenience, multiple speakers can be linked together. A pair costs $49.00. The Speedy prosthesis is impressive, especially since it's designed for children as young as 2 years old. It's also very light. Some models weigh only 200 grams, about the same as 3 ice cream cones. With no complex electronics, it works just fine even in heavy rain. Thanks to its touchscreen-friendly fingers, users can easily operate smartphones, tablets, and other devices. And here's a bonus: Speedy also helps strengthen the forearm and hand muscles. They even included an interchangeable module for jump rope exercises. Each prosthesis is custom-made, not just to match the wearer's anatomy, but also their style. You can pick the color of each part, and even decorate Speedy with your own designs. If one day we're being chased by robots like these, they might remember every mishap and every kick from their creators. Maybe making them this fast wasn't the best idea. They can already hit speeds of nearly 12 kilometers per hour. Could you keep up at that pace? The makers say this is a record among similar robots, and they plan to push the speed to 18 kilometers per hour in the future. This robot is called the Unitree H1, designed to be a versatile helper capable of carrying cargo in warehouses and even showing off some dance moves. We can't wait to see what the latest versions will be able to do. The international scientific community celebrated at the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor, better known to the public as ITER. They completed the construction of the largest and most powerful pulsed magnetic system on the planet, capable of containing plasma and heating it to 10 times the temperature of the sun. This brings us one step closer to commercial thermonuclear energy. Samsung has taken foldable tech to the next level with its Flex Hybrid, a device that can both fold and slide its screen. This means the shape of future gadgets is limited only by what designers can dream up. The concept shows a smartphone that can expand to laptop size, though Samsung hasn't said when it'll hit the market. From what's been revealed, the 10.5-inch 4:3 display can stretch to 12.4 inches with a 16:10 aspect ratio specs experts believe will appear in one of the Korean giant's newest models. Funny enough, as one commenter joked, in 5 years this could already feel outdated. The University of Michigan has developed a one-of-a-kind screen that can store and display images without using any electronics, inspired by the way squids change color. Here's how it works. Tiny white and orange balls act as pixels, and when a magnetic field is applied, they rotate to create an image. The result is a super compact screen that doesn't need any power. Its possible uses range from security passes and camouflage systems to e-readers. The team also points out that the screen can be set to show data only when used with specific magnets, adding extra protection against hacking. Tap water can hold more than 60 harmful substances, including lead and arsenic. While bottled water is expensive, and less than 10% of those plastic bottles ever get recycled. So how do you keep hydrated without breaking the bank or harming the planet? Meet Spout, a device that tackles both issues. It can pull up to 9.5 liters of water from the air every day, cutting costs by about 50% compared to water delivery. Plus, Spout's filtration makes its water more than twice as clean as tap water. Installation runs $600, and you can secure yours now with a $99 deposit. Here's a quirky but handy gadget from Japan. It looks a bit like a Darth Vader mask or even a muzzle. But its job is to let you talk without bothering people around you. Tests show it can lower your voice by 20 to 30 decibels, so someone sitting right next to you won't hear a word. It connects via Bluetooth to everything from smartphones to computers, and one charge gives you up to 8 hours of use. There's also a 3.5mm jack for headphones. For quick chats, you can just hold it to your mouth, but for longer talks, straps keep it in place. It sells for about $156, and US customers can order it later this year. In Mitsubishi Electric's lab, a robot cracked a Rubik's Cube in just 0.305 seconds quicker than a blink. It can spin one face 90 degrees in only 0.09 seconds, a feat that earned it a Guinness World Record. But then, a robot built by Yandex engineer Alexander Krotov beat that time, solving the cube in 0.203 seconds. Both performances are miles ahead of human ability, with the human record sitting at 3.13 seconds. The race between these machines is far from over. Who will be the next to slice off another fraction of a second and set a new record? This system is designed to prevent leaks from barrels, tanks, and other containers, whether they're stationary or mobile. It looks a bit like an inflatable pool and is often used in oil production and refining sites. If a leak occurs, the PVC ring rises with the liquid, keeping it from spilling onto the ground. Its strong build even allows vehicles to be parked on top without damage. The range of options is wide. For instance, there's a 179-gallon model that weighs only 31 pounds. Made mostly from PVC, these systems are easy to maintain, quick to assemble, and built to last. SAE J2954 is a wireless charging standard for electric vehicles. It works on the principles of electromagnetic induction and offers 3 power levels: 3.7, 7.7, and 11 kilowatts. A charging unit built to the SAE J2954 standard can reach 85% efficiency with an 8 centimeter gap between the charging pad and the car's underside. If this standard becomes widely adopted, drivers could forget about traditional charging methods and simply park over these wireless charging units. According to analysts, by 2026, the demand for natural gas in Europe is expected to rise by about 60%. This means the world will need other energy sources. That's why engineers are suggesting 2 unexpected alternatives. One idea is to use high-speed roads as giant batteries. The concept, developed by an Austrian-German team, is simple: install a roof with solar panels above the roadway. Since many European countries have densely built areas and expensive land, placing solar panels over roads is both practical and cost-effective. In Germany alone, this could generate around 47 terawatt-hours of energy. Plus, the solar roof would shield the road from rain and snow, helping the surface last longer. Thank you for watching today's TechNew video. If you find these technological inventions useful, remember to hit the like button and subscribe to see more shocking content. Share your thoughts about these inventions in the comments section below. See you next time.